Hi folks, I'm just making this video for my EDD guys. This is the week of 10/26. I just kind of wanted to go over some stuff with you guys so you guys had a better idea of kind of what's going on and what I'm looking to grade. I'm getting a little nervous that I don't think a lot of work is happening necessarily at home for some people and that we're relying really heavily on the time in class. And while I understand that there's a lot going on right now with other classes and with this whole COVID thing and how different school is, we do still need to be putting in some time. We do still need to be working fairly hard on this sort of stuff. So I just want to go over really quickly my engineering notebook that I've made as an example for you guys and let you guys know what I'm going to be looking to enter in the gradebook on Wednesday. Again, I'm not looking to totally crush you. I'm not looking to mark you off on late points, but I do want to provide some more feedback to you guys on your engineering notebooks so stuff starts getting improved ahead of time rather than more at the last minute. So let's just really quickly look at this and we'll go through that. Let me share my screen here. There's this. So you should be able to see my screen now. For some reason when I'm recording in Zoom, it doesn't show me the purple frame, the green frame that normally explains that to me. So I'm here in all of Schoolology, as I like to call it. And I just want to pop down here and show you these two links. This is the big stuff to look at in order to be sure your engineering notebook is up to snuff. First off, look at the rubric. Okay, you scroll all the way down on the rubric. I got to delete some of these cells. I don't know what's going on here. And I click on Unit 2. It'll show you what I'm looking at for Unit 2. So for Unit 2, I'm obviously looking for 2X design briefs. Those are the design briefs you filled out for the Malik's on Main and for the GCI Outdoors problem. I'm also looking for 30 ideation sketches, okay? So there's the 30 ideation sketches, same as kind of in the last unit there, but we're looking for a couple more. We're looking for the ideation development drawings. Those are the 5 sheets of paper that I asked you to draw, where you're taking some of your best ideas from the ideation process and you're really expanding on them, working towards pushing to a high level kind of one good concept sketch that really embodies that idea. It's also critically important that those ideas get named. If they don't have a name, they're very, very, very hard to talk about with people or debate or kind of go back and forth. So having a name, even if it's a nonsensical one, is very useful. Again, showing problem development. Again, you're working on developing 10 problems, not necessarily problems like to do anything with the problems you're working on, the mustard problem or the s'more problem. We're really looking there at problems more related to what you would like to solve for the rest of the year. So Braden can't store his lacrosse sticks in his garage. They're all bundled up and, sitting in a pile, or, there's too many coffee cups constantly piling up the tech department sink or something like that. Look at problems that exist in the world and pull those up. As I mentioned before, if you don't have a problem, you can't find any design problems in your world. Look at people who might be struggling a little bit more, people in wheelchairs, people maybe that are, older folks, and look at how the world works for them. There's no problem for me to step up a curb, but for my mom or grandma, it's pretty tough. That 6-inch drop is a huge deal. So look at people around you that are struggling to come up with some more of those problem ideas. Captions, I've mentioned that before. Again, we're just looking that you are describing what's happening and you're providing some feedback to me on what is actually going on in your engineering process. If I hop over here, this is EN, engineering notebook _nobles _unit 1. This should be updated to 1. Where's that good old ampersand? There it is. And 2. Okay, so there's 1 and 2. Let me scroll through everything. Again, this was all unit 1 stuff, our problems, our ideation drawings, maybe a CAD drawing here. Definitely not required, but nice to have. Here's a part drawing for McMaster-Carr, some stuff I'm looking at ordering. Here you guys can see what I'm looking at here is my orthographic or my working drawing. This needs dimensions on it. Shame on me. Here's my actual item I've made, actual item I've made, actual item I've made. And here's the reflection on unit 1. This is something you're probably going to be filling out this week because hopefully Monday, today, and tomorrow we're breaking these things. So get the reflection done. Unit 2. My 10 problems again. I assigned this 25 rim ideation homework last week, okay? I wanted 25 different rims drawn out from you guys, showing me different cool car rim designs. They don't have to be, super fancy. Again, the goal here is that you guys start to understand our goal of ideation is not to make a pretty drawing. Our goal of ideation is to come up with ideas, okay? So 25 rims, that should take you 25 minutes, right? If you're taking a minute a sketch, that's a long time. It should probably be like 15, 10 minutes. Okay. Now getting into the bread and butter stuff, here's our first design brief. Y'all did a really nice job filling these out. Put them in there, okay? You'll see that on that rubric. I'm looking to see your 2 design briefs. Here is my 25 ideation sketches for my my first design brief. Here's some more of them. Here's my second design brief. Here's again, this should be 15 sketches I should see for each one of these. So I should have 15 sketches between here and here, 15 between here and here. Here is a statement of the problem you have selected, and here is ideation development drawing 1. I really struggled to come up with a good name for these, but I'm pretty happy with ideation development drawing. It is a little bit of a mouthful, but what it's showing us is that we have an idea with a name. In this case, our name, let me get this thing out of here. The name is the Air Raid 5000, right? And I'm showing different ideas all in the same vein, okay? This was a design problem I did, so you guys couldn't copy me. But we're looking for an active solution to actively alert people that they should take a drink of water. So this is all different active ideas. I have a siren, a bell, all sorts of stuff, different things that's going to make a sound. That's all going into the Air Raid 5000. And then I have one good captioned drawing right here in the middle that's showing me, you know, some concepts, how it's going to come together, darker lines, cleaner lines, really kind of wrapping up kind of this loose in shaky or fuzzy, sometimes they call it fuzzy sketches, back here to one good clean drawing that really encapsulates your idea. Okay, you should be doing 5 of those. Okay, so that's really where we should be at right now, is we should be having those five ideation development drawings done and submitted. I have a lot of people who aren't asking for help, who aren't looking for feedback on stuff, who aren't really approaching me outside of their one EDD class. Again, if I go back into Schoology here, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Right? There's a text line right here. You can text me if you have a question. If it's a drawing you're doing, if you're not really sure what you should be working on, text me if you're confused outside of the school day. I know it's tough with the whole COVID thing here because we just don't see each other quite as much. We used to meet 2 or 3 times a week. Now we meet arguably 1.5 times, right? One day on Zoom, one day in person. So please, please, please work on upgrading our stuff. Look at when you've last uploaded a engineering notebook to me. I have people who haven't uploaded an engineering notebook since the beginning of October, okay? So please take a look at that and make sure we're doing a good job getting stuff uploaded. I appreciate the effort. I know, we're really kind of pushing it here, but if you're heading into engineering, if you're heading into a design field, this is the bread and butter of what you need to be good at, okay? Have a good day.